In the world of football, the spotlight often shines on the players' skills, their goals, their assists, and their trophies. But today, we're turning the spotlight on a darker side of the sport. We're diving into the stories of footballers who, despite their fame and fortune, found themselves on the wrong side of the law. This is the countdown of the top 10 famous footballers who went to jail as of 2023. Starting at number 10, we have Patrick Kluivert. This former Ajax, Milan, and Barcelona star was among the best players in Dutch history. However, at the tender age of 19, he got into a car accident that killed an Ajax fan named Martin Putman. Kluivert was put on community service instead of being jailed for reckless driving. At number 9, we have Ronaldinho. This Brazilian legend found himself at the center of a fake passport scandal in Paraguay. In 2020, he and his brother made a guilty plea that reduced their sentence from 5 years to 5 months with a joint fine of $200,000. Moving to number 8, we have Adam Johnson. The former Manchester City and Sunderland player was convicted in 2016 for having an affair with a 15-year-old girl. Johnson was released from prison in 2019 after serving half his 6-year sentence. At number 7, we have Tony Adams. This former Arsenal captain and centre-back was jailed in 1990 for drunk driving. He spent 57 days at Chelmsford Prison, a period he later admitted did not help him fight alcoholism. Number 6 brings us to Joey Barton. Known for his rage on the field and numerous off-the-field altercations, Barton was convicted of violent offenses twice. One was with a pedestrian in Liverpool, and he was sentenced to 77 days in prison for assault. As we reach the halfway point of our countdown, we find ourselves faced with a story that is as tragic as it is shocking. Occupying the 5th spot on our list is Lee Hughes, a former striker for West Bromwich Albion, whose life took a devastating turn in 2004. Lee Hughes, once a celebrated figure on the football field, found himself at the center of a horrifying incident that would forever alter the course of his life. In 2004, Hughes was involved in a car accident that resulted in the death of another person. But what made this incident even more appalling was Hughes' decision to flee the scene, a choice that demonstrated a shocking lack of responsibility and remorse. The law was swift in its response. Hughes was convicted of causing death by dangerous driving and leaving the scene of an accident. The severity of his actions was reflected in the harshness of his sentence. He was given a 6-year prison term and a 10-year driving ban. Hughes' story is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences that can result from reckless behavior. It underscores the importance of taking responsibility for our actions, particularly when those actions have caused harm to others. Despite the darkness of this chapter in Hughes' life, it is our hope that it serves as a lesson to others. It is a call to exercise caution and responsibility, particularly when behind the wheel. It is a reminder that our actions have consequences, and that we must strive to make choices that reflect the best of who we are. As we move to the 4th spot on our list, we encounter a story that is as disturbing as it is disheartening. This is the tale of Marlon King, a former striker for Birmingham and Wigan, whose actions off the pitch led to a fall from grace that shocked the football world. Marlon King, once a respected figure on the football field, found himself in the midst of a scandal that would forever tarnish his reputation. In 2009, King was convicted of a heinous crime, the sexual assault of a woman and the subsequent fracturing of her nose. This incident was not a minor altercation or a misunderstanding. It was a serious violation, one that demonstrated a shocking disregard for another person's dignity and well-being. The gravity of King's actions was reflected in the severity of his sentence. He was jailed for 18 months, a significant period that marked a dramatic pause in his football career. King's story serves as a chilling reminder of the responsibility that comes with fame and influence. It underscores the fact that no amount of talent or success on the pitch can excuse or justify such actions off it. This tale is a sobering testament to the fact that our actions have consequences, and that respect for others is a fundamental aspect of our humanity. Despite the darkness of this chapter in King's life, it is our hope that it serves as a lesson to others. It is a call to uphold the values of respect and decency, both on and off the field. It is a reminder that our actions define us and that we must strive to make choices that reflect the best of who we are. Taking the 3rd spot on our list is a tale that serves as a stark reminder of how a difficult past can sometimes lead to a troubled future. This is the story of Ian Wright, a name that resonates with football fans worldwide. Wright, known for his prowess as a striker, had a journey that was far from smooth. Wright's childhood was fraught with challenges. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, he faced hardships that would shape his life and character. These early experiences, while difficult, also instilled in him a resilience that would later serve him well on the football field. However, at the age of 19, Wright found himself on the wrong side of the law. His offense: failing to pay insurance and driving fines for his 2 cars. This might seem like a minor infraction to some, but the consequences were far from trivial. Wright was sentenced to 2 weeks in Chelmsford Prison. This brief stint behind bars was a far cry from the cheering crowds and lush green fields of the football stadiums he was accustomed to. It was a sobering experience, a stark reminder of the consequences of disregarding the law. Despite this setback, Wright managed to turn his life around, carving out a successful career in football. His story serves as a powerful reminder that our past does not define us. It is our actions and choices in the present that shape our future. Even in the face of adversity, it is possible to rise above and achieve greatness. As we approach the top of our list, we find ourselves at number 2 with a story that has sent shockwaves through the football world. This is the story of Benjamin Mendy, a player who once donned the sky blue jersey of Manchester City with pride, but whose reputation has been irrevocably tarnished by a series of grave allegations. In a case that gripped the world, Mendy found himself at the center of not one but 6 sexual violation cases. The charges were severe, the implications far-reaching. The football world watched in stunned silence as one of their own was put on trial, the outcome of which would undoubtedly change the course of Mendy's life and career. The trial spanned 5 long, grueling months. Every detail was scrutinized, every piece of evidence examined. The courtroom became a battleground, with Mendy's future hanging in the balance. The world watched, waited, and wondered. Would this football star's career be extinguished in the blink of an eye? However, after months of intense legal proceedings, the verdict was finally delivered. Mendy was cleared of all charges. The relief was palpable, but the damage had already been done. Despite being declared innocent, Mendy's image had been tarnished. He had become one of the most disgraced football players in history, a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change. This story serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of personal conduct, both on and off the field. It underscores the fact that fame and talent do not exempt one from the consequences of their actions. Even though Mendy was declared innocent, the shadow of these allegations will likely follow him for the rest of his career. And finally, at number 1, we have Mason Greenwood. The Manchester United forward was detained in January of 2022 on suspicion of sexual violation, physical assault, and murder threats. He was released on bail after 3 nights of interrogation in a detention cell. Prosecutors dropped the case in February 2023 after key witnesses withdrew their involvement. As we conclude this journey through the darker side of football, we are reminded of the stark reality that fame and fortune do not grant immunity from the law. Each story we share today underscores the importance of personal responsibility, not just as professional athletes, but as individuals in society. These tales of footballers who went astray serve as sobering reminders that our actions have consequences, and that we must always strive to uphold the values of respect, integrity, and accountability. It's a testament to the fact that our choices define us, and that we must always strive to make decisions that reflect the best of who we are. If you found this countdown insightful and thought-provoking, we encourage you to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and engage in a conversation about the importance of personal responsibility. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more intriguing stories from the world of football. For our gaming enthusiasts, we have a treat for you. Check out our video on gaming headsets by clicking the I button above. It's a comprehensive guide that will help you make an informed choice about your next gaming gear purchase. Before we sign off, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these stories surprised you the most? Which one made you pause and reflect? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Your engagement fuels our content creation, and we appreciate every like, share, and comment. Until next time, remember to keep the spirit of the game alive, both on and off the field. Let's continue to celebrate the sport we love while also learning from the mistakes of those who have faltered. Stay tuned for more content, and as always, thank you for your support.